Keon, thank you for the sub. What's up, bro? Good morning, Ox. I mean, there's some cities probably worth trashing. Delphin, thank you for the sub. How you doing, man? Nashville could probably go. I'm not even gonna lie with you. What cities need to go? Virginia cities are not that good. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of cities on the East Coast that I think can go. Rochester could go. Rochester can go. It's boring as hell. There's actually nothing to do in Rochester. I don't know if I've ever seen a car out past 8 p.m. there. Andy, thank you for the sub. Atlanta can stay. No, Atlanta's pretty good. Atlanta's pretty good. Atlanta's got good stuff going on. Yo, Joan, thank you for the gift sub. Then I saw something that Kansas had like 5% tree coverage or something. Is that true? Like, there's just nothing going on in Kansas, bro. They just got endless open fields of nothing. Do they just like grow corn there or something? Is that all they do? Damo, thank you for the gift sub. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. No, that's just fine. I've now come to the conclusion that the best city in the US is DC, probably. After I've been to a bunch of cities, I think DC is probably the best one. You could actually walk places. It's crazy. Although I haven't been to Chicago, and I've heard pretty good things about Chicago. Actually. Isn't it? It really sucks, yeah. Any city in Florida can go, bro. Did you see, what? Didn't they make like an advertisement like spring break is canceled here or something? Because like, of all the people coming in and just fucking everything up. The Bean is in Chicago, yeah. We've seen the Veritasium vid. That's, you're gonna have to be more specific. I think, are you talking about the 37 one? Because I've seen the thumbnail, but I haven't found the time to watch it. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true of most cities, I feel like. You know? There's probably gonna be parts that aren't so good. You know, parts you just wouldn't go to. People are struggling, man. Classy Courts, that sounds like a Fortnite location. Is that a Fortnite location? Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way it's a real place. Real place or Fortnite location. No, it looks pretty cool. Okay, we need to warm up. What's good warm up? Is there any new demons that are good? Let's find out. Or like that are worth Deep Hue, give up. I haven't seen these before. Any of them good? There's some new ones going on. Wait, let me set my booting settings to GD. What is Flower Peak? Not this one? Okay. Yo, Razor, thank you for the 2-3, man. I really appreciate that. Because that gives me a lot of points for the Partner Plus thing, too, so thank you, man. Really appreciate that, bro. Elder Devour. Oh, yeah. That would be a boss. Okay. I don't like the pulsing in the background. Do you see like the pulsing in the background? It's hurting my eyes, man. I don't know. I can't play this one. It's too flashy. It's too flashy. What is DPU? Like, it's too... I would play it off stream. Probably. No shaders. Okay. Looks pretty cool. It is like a light bulb on its last leg. I always noticed that. Like, whenever I was sitting in... That was so stupid. I almost died there. Like, in classrooms, I, like, always knew. Oh, I'm an idiot. This says ice. Okay. I always knew when, like, the light was flickering. It always, like, bothered me. You know what I mean? Why did Twitch ban you for a week? Oh, nice. And beating the world's hardest game platformer? Yeah, I beat both of them. As to why there's two, I don't know. Damn it, thank you for the 100 bits. No, it's pretty good. It's just really vast, you know? It's like really open. They have a lot of cool things there. Isn't that where that one really cool national park is? Or am I thinking of a different place? I mean, it might be multi-state. What the hell is it called? This is something that I should... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's Montana. Oh. Oh, still, it's gotta be beautiful there. How about like the Rockies? The murder park? No, not the murder state line law park or whatever. Dude, that part's impossible. That makes sense. I should have just instantly tried that to start anyway. I feel like that would have been easier. No! Why can't I just make that? I don't know, this is like some random level called like Deep Hue or something. Oh, it is. Look at me, guys. I'm the memory goat. I always remember. Aw, the dash orb slidiness got me, bro. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I could just... Okay. No, Limbo's not even a, like, there's no such thing as a memory demon, like, in terms of actual difficulty. You can't make a hard memory level. You can only make a time-consuming memory level. Because the difficulty isn't gonna come from memory. Like, you're not gonna be like forgetting what to do. Like, no one dies in Limbo because they forget what to do. You know what I mean? Once it's after a certain point, because it's hard enough that it's not. You know. Yeah.
Oh, it says ice, isn't it? Yeah. What's up, Tech? I should have just held. Bro, what did I think was gonna happen? They should make like different types of surfaces like they do in Trackmania. Like more than just ice and normal, you know? By they, of course, I mean the one guy. I don't know why. Stu, hold the button! You know what I want to see? Like, this is kind of controversial. I don't know how many people are going to agree with me. I want to see a level that, like, changes every time, so you have to, like, sight read it every time. Like, not for the whole level, but there's, like, sections at the end where, like, the entire ending is, like, randomized, and you have to, like, react to it. Like, that'd be hardcore. That would be hardcore. Also, that's why you can't hold. I found out. Yeah, I guess it's probably just hard to make. What am I doing? I don't need the coin, bro. Actual cookie, think of the sub. I think ultimately the coolest levels, because I think everyone's just trying to use like every 2.2 feature at once when they make a level. I think some of the coolest levels are gonna be the ones kind of like Eon, where it's like the 2.2 features aren't really like the focus. Like it's like they're there, but it's like it's just a level, and then it occasionally throws in a new thing, not because it's new, but just because it's like they can do it. It serves that level very well. Rob wouldn't rate randomized levels like that. I mean, when has that ever stopped us? Also, we can change his mind. He said a lot of things that we've decided to take into our own hands, if you haven't noticed. I mean, hey, say what you will about Rob. He'll, you know, he may be stubborn sometimes, but eventually he'll do it, you know? I respect him for that. Dude, oh, I can't do that. That's like the hardest section ever. Why am I still streaming? It's been like 5 minutes, dude. Guys, I'm thinking about ending stream right now. I feel really attacked right now. Is that okay? Okay. I just need to like do this. Ah, different approach. I decided to. Why did I do that? Yeah, just this. Yeah, it starts with like a little bit of randomness, and then the precedent. It's like the legal system. Like once the precedent has been set, it's over, right? Because then it could be like, well, Rob, you ready this level and it uses this. This is just a little bit further, and then we keep doing that forever, and then he has to rate more and more. So it looks easy. It's pretty easy, yeah. Except I can't do. I'm gonna start from literally as far back. That's deceptively difficult because of the ice. I need to like go all the way from the back. He should rate lucky draw. You're like, screw it, screw you, moon grinders. I mean, that'd be kind of funny. I'm not even gonna like lie there. That's probably the best way to do it. And then just don't. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, why am I doing that, man? Something about a triple when you actually have to be the one pressing left is different, man. I don't know how to describe it. This is the guy trying to verify the top one platformer right now. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Getting over it. Okay, no, just jump. Oh, dude, what's going on? I'm a little confused as to why that's even happening now. Because it really feels like I'm getting the jump, but I'm just not getting it. I don't know. I literally don't know. Now it's slowly starting to drift to, is there something I'm not considering about it? If that makes any sense. Why? I don't understand. I guess I'm just the worst? Oh, that's like a, you don't want to go over it. Oh, what? I don't know about all that, man. We're gonna hit it with that off-screen attack right there. Oh, dude, this has to end with this. Can't say I'm a big fan of that. Okay, now we go over here. Why'd I do that? I don't think I'm gonna go for a new hardest ever again. Probably at this point. I can't be asked, man. Maybe I will at some point, but... You know how much effort it takes, bro, for me to get a new hardest? Like, it's like a month, usually like half a year odyssey I have to go on to get a new hardest. That's a long thing to deal with. Also cool, man. Ice would like to show me how it is. Oh, come on. That's a frustrating event. I don't know. I've done my fair share of going for new hardest, but it's just like not... I'm at the peak of my skill, like in terms of like how hard I can go. I don't think I can even do anything much harder than Ender Destiny. Unless something really long comes out, because that's more my jam. And until that happens, it's just like... I like skipped the ice or something. I got like a weird bounce or something. Sorry, I'm warming up. I found out that warming up is extremely beneficial for Cave of the Scarlet. The few days I've been doing it have been like night and day in terms of differences. Not many people know about Return Zero's true fate. Also, do I want to hit that or will that kill me? Like, probably not in my best interest, but I'll hit it. Oh. Does it want me to like do this? Oh, let me do that one first. That one seems hard. I gotta stop stopping. Random agricultural fact. Let's see. The rice that's cultivated in Japan versus the rest of the world is different. Most of us use jasmine rice, but they use a different kind of rice because of their weird ecosystem. As is true with a lot of islands, the ecosystem is usually much different because of the limited space and resources. Oh my god, it's ice. I did not load that fact in, as a matter of fact. I wish I didn't have to do this cutscene every time I got here. That'd be pretty cool, but whatever. Probably just want to hit that, yeah. That one's easy, so I'll just do this one. Okay, I got that one. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing at that stage of it. Dude! Oh my god! That's so frustrating. I didn't realize I was gonna land there. I was just trying to hook back on the bottom. That's so frustrating, dude. Whatever. Whatever. This jump is, yeah. Now that I'm a kid anymore, now that I'm not a kid anymore, I don't celebrate Easter. Like, I feel like it's not a thing. You guys celebrate Easter? I was just thinking about that. Like, I didn't even realize it was coming. But I remember as a kid, I used to celebrate. Like, you'd have the eggs. You know, you'd find the eggs. I just hook back, yeah. That was... I'm bad. That's my conclusion. Geode checkpoint switcher? No, I don't use that. I don't even know what that is. Geode checkpoint switcher. I guess it's like a new thing. My favorite part about Easter was always the finding of the eggs, but I was always bad at it. My brother always gapped me. You know, he always have like more in his basket. Yeah. And it makes sense. Yeah, it'd be cool to try hiding the eggs, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do that. So what do I want today? I want to get a good run from the red pad that doesn't just die at the very start of the red thing. That's what I want. That's my goal. At least make it past the first 2 jumps would be pretty good. So I nerfed this yesterday. I would not consider myself famous, no. I've done the red pad to this part like 5 times, so just basically the same thing as just doing the whole thing. Ultimately, I do like this level. It's really good. What is the word famous in Japanese? Is it yume? When I practice for Japanese, a lot of what I do in my head is just like make sure words are what I think they are. Okay, it is. So sometimes if I don't know, I'll ask. I've been playing this for, this is stream 24. Powerbomb, thank you for Powerbomb. What's up? I didn't even know you played it all anymore. What are you up to? Yeah. Nice, bro. Let's go. That's huge. Every so often, like an old school player will come in and beat Zodiac. Like I Pickle Peanut did it, if you guys remember him. Peanut Pickle. He randomly came in my chat once. He's up to the same thing. I think everyone needs to beat Zodiac. It's important. If nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Well, that was quick. Holy crap, I'm moving today. Nice. Red part to the end. Second time I've ever done that. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, you can tell by, you know what I mean? Like, you do the same thing every day for a long time, and then all of a sudden one day, all of a sudden things just start happening, you know? That's when it's like, oh. Yeah, jetpack is really hard to control. It's kind of ass. As you can tell by my erratic movement. It's true. That's how it works. So I knew about the rice thing I was talking about earlier because I went to the mall yesterday and I got like a rice bowl. And I can't eat rice in America anymore, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. The worst part about going to Japan is like the rice is different. Like it's an actual different rice and I prefer it so much more. The rice we have here tastes like super ass in comparison. I mean, I imagine it's like to each their own thing, but to me it tastes so much better. It was like sticky, you know what I mean? Like you could like pick it up with like chopsticks. Like what? Like that's crazy. Yeah, I went to Japan for a few weeks. And it was like the most jarring experience I've ever had in my life. Like I didn't know what was going on. It's pretty good. I liked it there. I definitely want to go back. Yeah, my uncle moved there, so we went to visit him. We went all over. We spent most of our time in Kyoto though, which is like probably the coolest city I've ever been in from like a purely like tourist perspective. I don't know how it actually is to like live there, but like, man, we just like got a place and then you could just like walk and find new crap forever. We walked from where we were staying and it's like, oh, here's this, like it was like normal streets and then this like one street opened up. It was like this infinite row of shopping that never ended. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Like, I didn't know what I was looking at because I was just like walking. It was streets before this. Like people were crossing. Why is there this giant? Yeah, well, I liked it. It was really cool. And they were like places where you could get all sorts of different types of food too. It wasn't just like the kind of shopping I don't really care for. It was like you can shop for all sorts of stuff, like food. I love shopping for food, like food delicacies. That's big stuff. You know what I mean? But also, like I was just walking, and then there was like a round one, and not even far away from that was another round one. I was like, ugh! America, please, you need to get interested in rhythm games right now. You know what I mean? Like, America needs to get interested in rhythm games, bro. Mario DDR, yeah. Yeah. I mean, most places that aren't America, to some extent, have walkable cities, which makes me not want to live here anymore. Yeah. I gotta say though, for my tiny puny brain, we were in like the Tokyo subway systems at like noon, and like my brain entirely shut off because there were so many people moving around and doing different things. I literally didn't know what was going on. Like my brain entirely froze up. My puny brain was not able to comprehend what I was. Like I was crossing the streets and there was like 1,000 people going on the other direction. My brain just literally canceled itself. That's it. I'm surprised that jump panned out. No capsule hotel. My brother is 6'5". And I'm 6'3". That would not work. You know? None of my family's short, really. My dad's 6'0", and my mom's 6'0". They're like the same height. Also, yeah, you can say it. I'm the best ever. It's fine. You can say it. I know. Oh, never mind. Don't say it. Worst player ever. Okay, but still. Jesus, we're moving today. Jesus, we're moving today. That's wild. For those who aren't familiar, that has not come close to ever happening on any day. Not even like that's crazy. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of precision platformers. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Japanese, but I think it'd be easier if I was just actually there to do it, because then I'd be more motivated. You know? Like when I was there, I felt like a kid again. I was like, because I got okay. So something you got to know about me is like, when I was there and like everyone was like trying to like be nice to us and communicate to us, I got so mad that I couldn't reciprocate that I like downloaded Duolingo and started learning the characters because I needed to know like anything. I got so mad because like I wanted to like be able to reciprocate, but I couldn't. I was like fuming that I just had to sit there like a stupid idiot American and be like, eh. So I got so pissed off. Yeah, no, I stopped using Duolingo real quick after I learned the characters, but I was like, this is how people learn things. But yeah, I was like raging that I couldn't. So I just, so I learned all the characters, and then I felt like a kid because I was like, I could see the characters everywhere. And I was talking with my cousin, like, isn't this this, and isn't this this? The thing is, he didn't know anything either, so we were trying to piece together what the hell was going on everywhere. And it was a really interesting experience, and it made me want to try learning the language for real. So, I was gonna say, I was gonna try something, but whatever. Yeah. It's hard to have the discipline to like do it every day. You know what I mean? I go through like periods where like I go through periods where for like every day I'm like, yes, I'm doing it every day, like 2 hours a day, I'm the best ever, and then I go like 2 weeks without doing it, and then it just like keep going in these like cycles. I use my keyboard for platformer. I really want to get a good run today. Isn't, I thought Easter was like on the 9th of like April. Aren't we still in March? I must be mistaken. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know at all. I didn't know that at all. Your cat's on your lap. That's pretty cool. One day I'll probably get a cat. I'd like to get a dog, but I'm allergic to dogs, so I can't get a dog. Tomorrow. Easter upload, I guess. I'm always too far forward for that. I don't know. I did Duolingo for like a bit. I learned hiragana, katakana without much difficulty, and actually it was a pretty good system for that. I think it was really good. The way, like the speed at which it was teaching them to me, and like the repetition really helped me. But then the moment I started doing like actual like lessons, it would just like introduce things and wouldn't explain like why it was how it was, and I was like confused because I needed to understand why things were happening, but it didn't tell me why things were happening. The way I'm doing it right now is there's this guy called Tokini Andy. And he's the GOAT, I've decided, I think. I tried out with a bunch of different tools to learn Japanese, but I realized I needed like a video to watch. I needed a video to watch. And I found this guy, and I started going through his crap, and I really liked the way he was presenting stuff. And he actually explained what was going on, and he color-coded everything, and it was like, it's peak, it's peak, it's peak. Yeah, wouldn't you just say your name the same in Japanese? Yeah. I mean, I get it. Japanese isn't like the most important language to learn. So it makes sense it wouldn't be on the forefront. Like, it definitely wasn't on my list, but then my uncle moved there, so I guess it became on my list. but it's not like that big of like a language. Is it even in the top 10? Because Japanese, like the Japanese economy is not like, I don't think it's doing that well or badly, really. I think it's just the population's getting older, so they're just kind of stagnating out at the moment. Everything will ebb and flow. 13th. Okay, so it's not like the worst language to learn, but definitely other choices should probably come first from like a practical perspective. I don't like how Chinese sounds in comparison to Japanese. I don't know if that's like rude to say. I don't like the X noise. That part, I should probably practice it so I don't keep. If I stop dying there. Let me go over there.
Because if that wasn't an issue right now, we'd be like super cooking, I think.
Although this part is notoriously difficult, so. It is not really surprising that it's giving me trouble. It almost always gives me trouble, that's the whole point of it. But then if I can get past that, I could make something happen. I mean, that was too late. Ugh. I'm not playing much from zero, but there's a decent chance that starting today, I might be able to do it a little bit. My results have been just stellar today. I do wonder what Japan's economy is going to look like in like 30 years, though.
I mean, I think it could all realistically snowball to be pretty bad for them, ultimately.
Like, they continuously work the working class harder because the older population keeps getting older. Although, eventually the older population will die. I mean, that's just, you know, that's how it goes. And then what, right? I guess that's the big question. Once they have less people at the top to care for, then maybe they can relax a little on the working class. Maybe that's how it goes with all of these, like, bubbles. Arabic seems like probably the furthest language from English in the entire world. You know what I mean? I wish I had someone to learn Japanese with, like, but the problem is, with academic related stuff, my brain is very, very fast, and I think it would make a lot of people self-conscious. Like, the only reason I don't know more is because I haven't put in the amount of time required. It sounds egotistical, but if there's one thing my brain can do, it's learn. Right. Damn it, this section, bro. No, I'm essentially saying my brain doesn't work like everyone else's brain. It's not better. It just doesn't work the same. I have a lot of holes in my brain. The thing about Japan, though, is I don't see them fully collapsing. Because I think it would just require, like... Oh, wait. Hold up. No! Nathan! Dude! Oh, what? Why? I can't do those anymore. That's a shame. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna refill my water. Hold on. That's twice dying there. Oh. Yeah. I wonder what my dad was doing doxing me at the age of 11 when he gave me this name. Cause he wanted to show me Minecraft. Cause he found this new game called Minecraft because it was recent when I was 11. It was 2012. Yeah. And he found this new game called Minecraft. He's like, let me give you a username. And he doxed me. Turn me back. I am old. It's true. I'm gonna be 22 this year. LOL. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to play video games on weekdays, but it backfired because all I would ever do in the weekdays would think about. I would only think about video games. I was obsessed. Like, I just go through the week thinking, oh wait, I can't wait for the weekend because then I can play. The brain knows what it wants, I guess. Point of the big sawhill. Oh, it's just, you know. I do play it pretty often. Am I good? I'm okay. Dude, I was in pristine queue. For those who don't know, they added a rank below prime. And I was playing, and the only thing that was queuing was pristine. I was playing with this guy, and I was playing offense, and this guy was like lecturing me on how to play bridge doubles. Like me. He was trying to like give me a tutorial on how to do it. I was like raging. He was like letting in all the goals when I was on offense, and then he was like, dude, stop hitting them in the bypass. And I was like, what do you mean stop hitting them in the bypass? What does that even mean? And he's like, you're confusing me because if you start hitting him, then I go for him. And I'm like, well, don't go for him then. Just stay back and assess the situation. If I hit him and he doesn't die and the other guy also bypasses, then it's a race. Let me know and either stall it or avoid, right? And he's like, no, don't do that. You have to skip every time. Do you understand? Clearly you don't understand it. I was like, dude, we're not doing this. You don't know anything. You don't. It was frustrating. It was a frustrating game. I don't know, bro. That guy was on something different, bro. And he was also one of those guys that just complain about the opponent's ping the whole time to their face. Because like it's one thing to complain about someone's ping while you're doing them if they can't hear you, because obviously it's fine. But the whole time that guy was like, oh, it's because you have 10 ping. If you didn't have it, you wouldn't be any good, dude. You're so bad, bro. And I was like, dude, shut up, bro. He's just playing the game, man. Just let him play, bro. You're your average Minecraft player. I hate when players making excuses is so frustrating. Like, to their face. It's also frustrating when your opponent's, like, my opponent had high ping, which has advantages and disadvantages, and the whole time he was complaining about it. He was like, if I just had low ping, it'd be so much easier, bro. You guys are so lucky that I don't have low ping. But it's always so frustrating to hear because it's not true. It's just not true. But like, objectively, that's not how it works. There's very good players, but some of the best players in the world have high ping because it has advantages. You can hit from really far away on their screen. You have the ability to hit select things. You have the ability to not get knocked out of the bypasses. There's so many things that, and yes, there are disadvantages. You're probably not going to get first hit in trades, right? It's going to be harder for you to get away from your opponent while bypassing, but it's an advantage-disadvantage thing. You have what you have, man, you know? Yeah, high ping equals hit select for free. I think I would probably do better on high ping than low ping, because low ping is really good if you're like really good mechanically. but I'm so ass mechanically that I think I'd be better off if I like was able to like time it out instead of like having to like, because like when you're high ping, you kind of like, it's more of like a timing thing, you know, like when you start hitting, which is skill based also, but low ping is a very like aim perfectly, hit them perfectly to start, and then W tap combo them. And I'm not afraid to admit it, bro. I'm bad. I'm not good at that game. I'm not good at Minecraft, bro. I can't do it, right? So I think making a system where it would be more reliant on like knowledge-based like skill as opposed to like mechanics-based skill would probably benefit me more. But my ping is 20, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah, high ping is more lenient when you like miss a hit and everything. Again, it's a pros and cons thing. If I was like actually good, then I would be good with it. Well, ping is relying on where the server is located. Not like whatever server you picked. I think the Bridge Scrim server is hosted in Jersey. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to ping spoof. I have to like get good at fighting high ping again because because I literally played, because like when my sleep schedule was like bad, right? I only played from like 10 p.m. onward, and there was no one playing in Europe at 10 p.m. onward, so all my opponents were like 50 ping or below, because like US. So I like have to like relearn how to fight high ping again, because I'm playing like at like noon now or 2 p.m. and I'm like, oh wait, this is a thing. I was fighting impacts. I was like, what the hell is going on? I don't know how this works. Alright, I've had it with the music. I've had it with the music. I'm trying to look up Donkey Kong music mix, but I don't have the D key, so I looked up Onky Ong music mix, and it didn't work. There we go. I found a way to get it to happen. No! Onky on. Why isn't I supposed to make different proxies? I don't really know how proxies in Minecraft work. But like one person on one proxy can't duel someone on another proxy, which is probably why they want to keep everyone on the same. For the most part. If I had to guess. Besides, most people on Hypixel aren't playing PvP, they're playing Skyblock. Like, let's be honest for a second. My stupid thermostat just randomly changes the heat I'm applying to it. I have to go turn it down. Oh, I hate when it does this, man. my thermostat will just decide arbitrarily that it's gonna change from 64 to 70, which is a large difference in terms of like internal temperature. I much prefer colder temperatures. There's probably something wrong with me, but I don't know what is wrong with me. Maybe some sort of thyroid imbalance or something? Not imbalance. I don't know. Something's wrong with my temperature regulation. I went on a walk the other day and it was like 50 degrees. No, it was like 40. And I was like, it's pretty cold, so let me wear pants, right? I regretted it like within 10 minutes. Like I was overheating because I was wearing pants and a coat. I also, yeah, I hate sweating. I hate humidity. It's all ass. Are we gonna do another subathon? Unlikely. My health is not what it used to be. Back in 2021, something like that could happen, theoretically. But now, no way. Even as recently as 2022, the end of 2022, me and my friends went to the gym and I was able to run for 2 miles. The other day I tried running and I was able to make it 0.3 miles exactly until I started like vomiting mucus. So I don't think I can do it at this current point. Yeah, I used to be a runner. So being able to run 0.3 and then I have to stop is really, really cool. I really like that. Like I would fail to run the mile now, yeah. I've still not played Pizza Tower now. I don't know what my best mile I ever ran was. Probably like a low 5. If I had to guess. Like a 5-1x. 3 million days. The thing about the mile is like you can like turn on the jets at the end for like a long time and like cheese it a little bit. I mean, it's not really cheesing it, but like when you think about mile times for like longer stuff, you know what I mean? You can't really do what you're doing during the mile. On the mile for like the last like 0.2 or 0.3, you can just sprint it. You'd be like, use all bodies reserves now. Or what's the worst that's gonna happen to me? Nothing? What are you gonna do? You know? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. My stomach's decided. I'm not doing that well right now with this. It's frustrating because of the how I'm doing it, the red part.
Me too, yeah. It's really, really good.
That jump is really a problem for me right now. Like, this jump is honestly super screwing me over right now. Although the jump after it isn't helping. Ugh. "10 years from now?" I don't know, man. I can't really think about the future. I have to live in the present. I've gotten so much worse in the past few years. I don't know. I'm either better or I don't know, right? Logically, like if you want to be real about it, either better or severe hospital. My prime for GD, when I was at my best compared to relative, was probably middle of 2019, right before like N-Swish really took off. And I still wasn't that good. I mean, I still wasn't that great. But I had just finished a crazy year. I went from no list demons to... Well, I had list demons, actually. I forgot list demons used to be easy. But I became first victor of Zyroy, and then I picked up Deimos and verified it in 8 months, and then verified WoW, and then I was verifying Kinos. So like, I had a crazy run going for a while there. I was so motivated to grind it because I was moving from Ohio to Pennsylvania, and I was kind of drowning my sorrows in the game in a way because I really didn't want to move. Just because I was in 10th grade and I didn't want to try to have to make new friends. You know what I mean? For like 2 years of high school. And I didn't. Although I wouldn't really attribute that to social ineptitude. I'd more attribute that to super racist designer drug white kids. Now put it this way. The city that we moved to was like the whitest city in the US, and you could tell. But I more or less was just trying to escape from that all because it was really bumming me out. So what did I do? I booted up the game, right? And I did boot up the game very often and I took it very seriously. The only top 10 worth thinking about for more than 0.01 seconds is Q-Key. I'm using arrow keys and the X key to jump. No, because if I didn't play this much GD, so here's what happens if I didn't play GD. How do I even like? Okay, so my physical issues still happen anyway. So the entire reason I started GD is because I had just found out I was allergic to grass and couldn't really go outside. Back then it was kind of like how people are like allergic to like, you know, a lot of people are allergic to stuff outside and they're like, oh, minor inconvenience, it just makes my nose run a little bit. That's kind of what it was at the start of it, right? So it wasn't like that big of a deal. I could still kind of go outside. but I couldn't spend as much time outside, so I started playing video games to kind of fill the gap of time. So if I didn't play GD, something else had to fill that gap, right? I don't know what that would have been. Something would have always filled that gap, no matter what. Then I get worse, right? And I get I get a lot worse in 2022 and 2023. And then what happens next? I don't know, right? Because I now have no source of income. I can't work a job, right? There's no way in hell I'll be able to work a job. I still couldn't do that right now. And I guess I'd probably just, like, I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I'd be really depressed. I would be still living with my parents. Definitely not the best outcome, but I don't think I'd be dead. Probably. I guess I can't know for certain, but I didn't do it from that far back, man. That was just too much. I need to practice more of that. Problem is, I have a few things that make it so I can't work a real job. And until those things get solved, not only can I not work a real job, but I can't go to college, so I'm kind of stuck in place. For the time being, anyway. No, Yuki's too hard. For my dumb ass. Yeah, I mean, something I know about myself is I'm very resourceful. I will find the way. I will find a way through the situation. I'm not just gonna lie down and be like, oh, it's over, so I can't do anything, right? Like, so if I didn't have a source of income, realistically, I would find something else to make it happen. As to what that thing would be, I don't know. But I would find something, probably. That was terrible. I mean, a temp count doesn't have anything to do with time. When I played Edge of Destiny, I played it for 2 hours every day that I played it, which is how you do it for any of them. It's really hard to remain focused on GD for more than 2 hours in a way that actually matters, in my opinion. For me, anyway. Because then past that, you can put time in, but you're not really, like... You know. I don't think I'm planning on playing G for the rest of my life. Eventually my reflexes are going to slow down and then it won't be fun also. As I said, I can't think about the future anymore. I was really depressed when I thought about the future before. Because, like, I think about all the pain I was going to have to deal with. You know what I mean? Because, I have sometimes woken up and I'll be in the most pain possible. Like, my stomach will be exploding for a reason I don't understand. Or my skin will be burning red hot. Or, you know, or my throat will be entirely clogged and I wake up in the middle. Like, there's so much pain that I'm just going to run into with my issues, right? And it really bummed me out. So I just stopped thinking about it. I had to stop thinking about it. But I guess in doing so, I also stopped thinking about what I was going to do with my life past a certain point. Just because I can't think about the future anymore. This conversation's like the most I've thought about it in a long time, right? Just because it's not pleasant thinking about it. Okay, I mean, realistically, worst come to worst, like, I'd probably qualify for disability, right? But I'd prefer not to go that route. But I'm sure I could convince whoever I would need to convince that that's what would need to happen. And I mean, it would. It's not like it would be like a lie. There's a lot of things I can't do. And I have plenty of documentation to prove it. But still, is that a fulfilling life? No. Yeah, it's been fun. I've pleasantly enjoyed it. I almost think I should go for like a different kind of run on this, because this is like maybe I should like try to do the red part from like a bit further in almost, instead of like trying to bridge this gap this way, because this is like such an extreme run to do. Nice Wordle. I can try that. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what I need to really get it going. You know what I mean? Like, try really hard to get a good run from, like, here. Yeah, none of these checkpoints are real. This is all a one try level. Like, you have to do it in a one go situation. Spottle? Never heard of that one. I've heard of plenty of Wordle clones, but that one hasn't. That one has not appeared. You do, yeah. Well, of course, this is a level 4 tryhards. Yeah, if you want to get real about it, that's what this level's for. If you're really looking for that difficulty. I think most people, when I release this, won't even be able to beat this, if I had to guess. Like, the people, especially the people that don't have any platform experience outside of, like, GD, and maybe, like, playing, like, some, like, Mario games or whatever. I think at the start, until more levels come out closer to this in difficulty, that get, like, actually rated, like, not no one. There's gonna be people that beat this, probably within the first few days, because people are crazy. There's always some guy, right? There's always going to be some guy that can just do it. But that being said, actually, yeah, no, WizKid. WizKid will do it, even though he has like no platform experience outside of GD. He's just that guy. I don't know how he does it. He is just simply that guy, and that's how it is. But yeah, this is like, because, okay, the way that people are going to approach this, right? Those who don't have experience with platformers, they're not going to be looking at it as one comprehensive, like, thing that they have to do. They're not going to look at the setups they need to do. They're not going to look at how to get consistency, right? They're just going to see, sometimes I do the jump, so I know it well enough, and I don't have the skill to put it all together. They're not going to know why they don't have the skill to put it together. Dude, I tried to play the Abyss again, because I was curious if I could do it deathless at some point, but like I will do it later. Worst mistake ever, because it's like gravity like 0.8 and it was like super messing me up because I'm so used to this now. And then it went back to this and I like couldn't do it either. It was just like a lose-lose situation for the day. I don't even know how he spams like that. Right. That's exactly what I'm saying though, like they're just gonna try to do it without understanding why, and that's the better you are at understanding why, the better of a platform player you are. Not 100%, but the graph would correlate upward. Nins, for example, like goes out of their way to 100% understand how every jump works, and that's why, one of the reasons why they're so dominant. Like, I'm not quite as good at that. I still occasionally just throw my head against the wall and hope it works out. Because it takes discipline, it's the thing. Damn it. I'm getting closer to getting a good run out of here. Yeah. Like the thing is when people like, if Nins even attempts this level, which I don't know if any interest in that, but better players than me, when they attempt this, they're gonna find setups I didn't even think about. Like they're gonna find things that never even crossed my mind to attempt. I wish I was that good of a video game player, but I'm just not. I don't have the ability to see the way I'm supposed to see in that way. The biggest problem I have with platformer levels is my ring finger gets really like, it gets like done eventually. I'm using the Wooting 2HE. This robot's just simply the most skilled game mode on platformer. Stops the fastest, variable jump height. You can't do that much with the other ones that aren't gimmicky. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, I'll play it at some point, man. We have it on Switch. Me and Mitch will play it. UFO can be, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. It also stops twice as slow, which is very noticeable. Jetpack is ass. Lucky draw. Stereo Madness is harder than Lucky Draw, technically speaking. How much longer do I have in the level? What does that mean? Out of curiosity. Is this harder than Downside? Oh, right. I keep forgetting there was like a GD Lucky Draw. My brain always thinks of Mario Maker. Come on, man. Ugh. I like the actual swing copter. I think it needs to be used more. And we'll see. We'll see. This is good though. This is good because I'm getting acclimated to the red part from something that isn't the red part. I think this run was the next move logically. I shouldn't try to like string it all together quite yet. Is that what I said? I'm really just trying to focus up on this and get this to happen, but it's so difficult. I mean, and we all know about that, but still, it's just like, wow. I'm so glad I removed that spike down there. That would have been it would have been such a pain in the ass, man. I ran our number from 1 to 77. 65. Oh, he's new. Let's just let him know. Don't spam the same message, please. See you guys? You don't always have to go to the nuclear option. See, he's stopping. Good ending. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, why don't we just do that every time? Because that rarely works. I'm actually really surprised. I should have said 37 for the random number. Nope, you didn't watch me since 2.0. There was no me in 2.0. I mean, there was, but I wasn't like uploading anything or even streaming. Oh, you know, they're probably just hanging out. A lot of people lurk. Hint prime number 2. You guys know 6 is actually a prime number, and they've been lying to us? Well, no, okay. Look, I don't want to be that guy, okay? But here's the thing. The things that 6 can be multiplied by are 2 and 3, right? And these are both prime numbers. So how does 2 prime numbers make a non-prime number? What? Are you guys stupid? You just found out about math today? Dumbasses. Favorite show? Like TV show? Probably The Good Place. It's a banger. I need to rewatch it. It's been like 3 years. What do you mean, what are cooked carrots? What? Are you joking? Surely you're baiting right now. What are cooked carrots? He says. Oh. I'm allergic to grass. I don't know, man. Take it up with the forces that be. Hey, if you have an explanation, I would love to hear that, because that would be gratefully beneficial to me. What do you mean, how do you cook a vegetable? You just throw it on there, you know? Okay, I want a good run now. Don't jump so high into it, by the way. That was disheartening to see happen. Yeah, see, Universal M, that is not a bad idea. That's called allergy shots. And I got them for 2.5 years. And they had no effect. And they were costing us so much money that we just stopped. I tried just like small exposure to them. But my immune system, there's something fundamentally wrong with it. How old are you? I'm not even like trying to be rude, but how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. What do you... Guys, quiz. What are fried bananas called? That's like a $50 Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question, like round 1, you know? Banana. Hey, I know a lot of 14-year-olds that don't know how to cook. It's alright. It's not like a not an uncommon thing, I would say. I'd say people learn how to cook when they get like 16 to 18. Realistically? Yeah, I'm 45 years old. Also, just don't order cooked carrots because it tastes like ass, bro. I always like those like cooked baby carrots, you know. Those are a banger. You can just eat them like, you know what I mean? Like it's a very like thing, you know. You just, it's satisfying. I don't know how to describe it. It's really satisfying to eat a raw carrot. But you can't eat too many of them. Because the thing about raw carrots is they're like the most addictive, like natural thing in the world, I think, probably. Once I start eating raw carrots, I want to continuously eat them forever. I'm just like, next one. And I don't really even normally have a problem with that. But for some reason with raw carrots, man, I just keep going. Like, I just keep eating them. Okay, fine. You're right. Actually, is nicotine or cocaine more naturally addictive? Does anyone know? I don't know. Experiment time. Yeah, well, nicotine is one of the most addictive substances ever. So, that's not true. That is not true. There are people that will do crazy stuff for cigarettes. People don't need to do crazy stuff for it only because it's legal. They can just get it. They just need the money, you know? Research says, I don't know, bro. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I thought, so, I mean, it makes sense. Probably just, like, different. Well, is there anywhere where cocaine is legal? I think it's like one of the only drugs that like everyone can universally agree should not be legal. Probably, if I had to guess, there would be a single. Who the hell would even argue the contrary? At the very least, legal to sell. Okay, now let's do it. Now let's do it. Oh my god! Okay. It is probably legal in Amsterdam. Yeah. Is heroin more addictive than cocaine? I thought those were the big two. I think gambling actually is more addictive than nicotine. I think gambling might be the most addictive thing. Right, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, nicotine needs to go. It's been a plague on our society for thousands of years. Maybe not thousands, but a long time. Long time. Well, the thing about heroin versus fentanyl is it's unlikely that you straight up die from heroin, right? So, but like fentanyl, you can overdose, and you probably will if you're addicted to it early on. And for a lot of people, that's a big discourager. And so they'll move down to something like heroin. Okay, you know what? No, not that. I was gonna say I'm done dying at the start of the red part, but yeah, nicotine has been forever. Yeah. Just want to quickly do this. You know what sucks? I'm like hyper conscious of my thumb right now, and I don't know where to put it. That sucks, actually. I don't know if anyone knows what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah. Nah, you don't use physics bypass for platformer. It would make things weirder and harder. That's always so weird. Like when you're in a place with like usually has like a million people, then you wake up and there's no one there. It's like, what happened? Where did they go? You know, I know exactly what you mean. Like the plot is developing somewhere, bro. What is this? I feel like if I use A and D and left click it'd be easier. That is definitely not true. Okay, logically, I would want my dominant hand on the movement, right? Because that's the one that needs to do everything. This hand just goes like this. This is pretty easy, all things considered. It doesn't require that much, you know. Thanks, Aeon. To a lot of people, though, I think it would be easier, but I think jetpack is harder for me on left hand because my left hand is the one going the up and down. Well, I think it's more that cocaine is properly demonized and all the other stuff isn't. More so. Damn, you're getting called out for... Anne's destroying you right now. And he's right, P, look. Well, no, it's definitely more addictive than a bowl of mac and cheese. I mean, it scales, you know. One thing can give you more dopamine, even if it's like the same type of thing, it's not... You know, power scaling dopamine. That's a better message than anything I was gonna say. Yeah, I just want to get it. I want to get a decent run from here, dude. That's what I want, bro. My dopamine receptors are really bad. Like, they don't work well. So I don't really have any addictive tendencies because they don't work well, but at the same time, like, it's hard for me to get happy and excited a lot of the time, I feel like. The skill gap between me and Einstein. Yeah. Einstein could do this in 5 minutes. Yeah. I think I just have like very few receptors present for dopamine. Cause like, I mean, I still feel dopamine, right? Like when something happens, it feels good, but it's like such a short-lived little like thing. It's not really like that big of a deal a lot of the time. Like I can feel them binding to their, like it's happening, but it's like not like, it's not really what I'm after. I'm the happiest when it's like long-term feeling of happiness. Yeah, serotonin. I think those work pretty well. I couldn't imagine tutoring someone right now, man. That's honestly my biggest disconnect with the current generation, I think. Because I feel like I just can't relate to them a lot of the time because, like, of the dopamine gap. Wow, that didn't kill me. No! Oh my god, fuck! Oh! That was really good. Made it out of red from here. I mean Gen Alpha. Well, aren't we all Gen Z and it's just like sub-classifications or something? I thought. I think it could be though, honestly, because I have such little dopamine receptors that I think it could be a reason why it takes so long on things sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised, just because like, I don't have any problems focusing on the same thing for a while, but it's like hard for me to like really like envision the ending and like want it, you know what I mean? Like a lot of time I'm just doing it to like eventually I'll get there, slowly, over time I'll eventually get there, but some people are like, they're like, I want this now. I'm gonna make it happen right now. And like every time they play. And I'm not like that. Also, wow, what a terrible jump. It's like I'm focused, but I'm not focused in that way. Gen Gamma. Yeah, it's harder for me to get addicted to things, but I think it's hard to like really get into something also. You know what I mean? To like, the kind of like dopamine zone in is like, I felt it before, but it's like really rare and not that strong. Gen Alpha ain't having kids, bro. If you don't have the motor skills to be good at games, you can still be good at games. It's hard, but you can do it. It's coming from me. It's obvious when you look at me playing Minecraft compared to all my peers. Like, when I'm playing Minecraft, everyone else is... I don't think there's a single person whose hand is as shaky as mine that's at my skill level. Like, it's possible, but it's really difficult, and it's gonna take a lot of work. That's so early. Yeah. Like, I don't really, my mom's the same way. Like, I don't really get the big dopamine hit from completing something. I mean, it's nice, you know, it feels good, but then I'm thinking about what happens next, you know? That's never, like, the full scope of it. What do we do? Following it. The problem is my, I think it always looks like I'm more emotional than I am because of my autism. Like, every emotion is like a million, you know? It's like, the full scope of everything I feel is laid out on the table every time. So it always looks like I'm like super freaking out, but I'm probably getting around the same as everyone else. I'm just really, really, really far on the spectrum, you have to understand. Yeah. That is not, yeah, it's not how that works. Yeah, I just, I don't know. Oh, this jump, why did I make it? It's so hard, it's still not easy. I do wish I wasn't so far out on the spectrum. Like, I don't mind having autism, but it's like, what am I doing? I think one of the most distracting parts about being this far on the spectrum is like the visual snow. Is really like hard to navigate through sometimes. It's kind of like overwhelming. Like everything just has like TV static on it. No, they're rising spikes. So if I stay on them for too long, I die. Although they rarely pose a real threat. Well, no, my mind doesn't have static. My mind's pretty clear, but like my vision is all effed up. Because I think when people saying that, they're like, this is dissociating. Yeah, ABW deserves it more than anyone else, I would argue. He is the GOAT. Always will be. That's two. Actually, let's try it. Okay. My brain convinced me it was fine, and it was. So, All's well that ends well. Okay, I see. Let's do that. I've nerfed it a pretty decent bit. There's probably like 7 or so nerfs I've made. Which in a level this short is pretty substantial. I kind of had to. It was not happening. I mean, it's still barely happening now. Nexus is past 1 million. Who else? I mean, there's probably like a million short YouTubers that are past 1 million, but I wouldn't call them part of our community. Not like short views are real. I don't think Toby plays anymore. Yeah. Well, I mean, short YouTubers are very rarely here for the actual game. They're here for the money that comes with it, and very, very few of us are willing to accept people like that as part of the community. Like, obviously, people like me and Aeon, we make content and stuff like that, and we get money from it, obviously. But I mean, we still do hard things. We don't have to do, we do things because we like the game, and the financial incentive allows us to continue doing it. There's a difference there between YouTubers. They're not trying anything. They're not actually part of the community. They're just this like, how can I get the most views? They don't do anything themselves. Like, if me and Aeon really wanted money, we could start uploading some bullshit. I mean, let's be real. Same exact spike, bro. That spike is not a problem. But sometimes you play apart from a different part and all of a sudden it's new, it's different. Yeah, no problem, creative username. Thanks for dropping by at all. Appreciate him. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if I wanted to be like some giant YouTuber, millions of dollars guy, I wouldn't spend 40 streams playing a platformer that 5 people care about. But at the end of the day, it is what we do. And that's why I find people like Kai Guy so offensive. Thanks, Starkey. I don't know. I literally don't know anything about TikTok. And it's going to remain that way forever. I ain't got no TikTok. I ain't got no Instagram. Because I really just don't need to spend any more time on my phone, really. There's already enough. Enough to look at.
You're right.
It's not even for like any like noble reason. It's just like being on my phone too much like gives me a headache, man.
It's the screen's too close to my face. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm not trying to sit there and read text in a dark room. It's just gonna give me a headache, man. Of course, all this being said, I would like to upload more for multiple reasons. It just means that Nexus lazy. No, Nexus is doing what he always did. Because Nexus never like made any grand statement about what he was doing. He was like, I upload showcases. And he's been doing that since the very start. It's not like he changed course at any point. He was just like, here's what I'm playing. Maybe. I don't really have a problem with showcase channels or anything like that. It's whatever. Oh, nice. That was just laziness, is what that was. Journey is the goat. I don't know how I definitely won best streamer before. I don't know why I was even allowed to be in there. Like anyway. Because I'm assuming if I wasn't in the running, then more people would have voted for Zeronium. I'm assuming the overlap is there to some extent, right? Like, it's won already. We're good, you know. I don't need to keep winning it. It's not like a title to like a poll. I'd rather other people get the spotlight. Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, he's active as hell, too. Like he's always doing it. The problem is I never get nervous, like, playing this level, right? Like, I could get all the way to where, like, my PB from this run, and I still, like, I'm carrying the same amount. I need to, like, I can't get myself to care more, though. I just need to, it just needs to, like, happen, you know? Because that's when the jets come on. When I get, like, a little nervous, that's when I start moving with some speed. That's rough. That's rough, Garmin. I feel bad for you for that exchange. I can't do it. I want to try to be active again, but it's hard. I mean, I'm not active, right? Like I'm shooting pretty consistently at the current, but like not how I used to. Right, you are. No one over the age of 5 plays.
Yeah, this level will get beaten in, I would say, no less than 3 days after I beat it, because that's just how it works.
It seems impossible now, but just you wait. All of a sudden, I definitely prefer tea. I don't even like coffee that much. Not really my thing. I thought that was bad. I thought that was bad, but it just didn't work out. I drink tea almost every morning. It's like a really good, like warm tea just really soothes my throat. You know what I mean? My throat's always scratchy whenever I wake up just because of my issues. And it's nice, you know, it just like, it kind of breaks that up a little bit. It's nice. I know, that's what I'm talking about hot tea. I use the microwave. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. But you see, guys, I really like milk, so I usually mix some chai with the milk and then warm it up, and it's really nice. One of the most soothing drinks in the world, in my opinion. Yeah, whole. I need it whole. I love fat, like a lot. My body really likes it. I don't like sugar. Like at all. I have quite the distaste for sugar, but fat? Yes, that's what it's all about. That is literally what it's all about right there. But I really, really like ice cream. It's so fatty. It's so good. I mean, there's different types of fats for all sorts of things, but like, I don't really like grease because it's greasy, but like the fats in like milk and stuff. Lactose-free milk is awesome. I'm not lactose intolerant, but I definitely feel better not drinking lactose. Same with like too much gluten, because like people don't understand, like you don't have to be like lactose intolerant or gluten like intolerant to get a little bit of discomfort from them. No, my favorite ice cream is, and no one's gonna know what I'm talking about, unfortunately, but there's a place called Grater's in Ohio, and man, it makes me really happy when I think about it, just because of all the memories. Because Grater's was like the spot for me as a kid, man. It was like this big ice cream place, and there was it was a big chain in Ohio, right? Ice cream. There was this one place, actually, in the suburbs, where there was a Grater's in the suburbs. And it had this you could get ice cream. There was like a playground you can play on inside the Grater's. God, it was so gas. So gas, man. And I'll tell you what, best flavor there, peach ice cream. Grater's peach ice cream is beyond. Let me put it that way. That's my favorite ice cream flavor. Jenny's is a Columbus original. It started in North Market. And it's one of the first places I remember seeing it. Was in North Market. Yeah, now it's nationwide. You can find it in grocery stores everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, it's awesome. You ever go to North Market? So that's where I started right there. I remember there was a Jenny's. There was a Jenny's in Powell. I think that's where one of the. It started out. There really only used to be like 3 locations. There was one in Powell, and I just remember every time I walk in, there was just so much going on, so many flavors. It was awesome. The brown butter bourbon pecan is so good. I really liked, there was this one like buttermint, like Savannah buttermint flavor I really liked, but it was discontinued. Grater's is probably my favorite ice cream ever, yeah, it's ridiculous. But you have to like, have it. Like you can't just get Grater's like as a pint. You have to go into a Grater's and order it there and then eat it right there. Like that's what that's literally what life is all about, is doing that. If you ask me. Of course I am the Ohioan, but I mean that was it, man. Life used to really be, you know, you go to cross country practice, you'd work your ass off, you know what I mean? And then on the drive back, you know, Dad would be like, we're gonna do it, you know? Because it was like a treat. We didn't do it all the time, but it was like this feeling. It was like this moment where I was like, we were exhausted, coming back from CrossFit. Oh my God! And then we like drive past it, and we all just get this look, you know? We're just like, oh, it beacons, you know? We need to go. The beacon is present. We need to go in there. And then we went in there. We all had ice cream. That's Ohio. What I just described is Ohio. Because there was like a million places to get ice cream on the way back. So more often than not, the conversation would be had whether or not it was a success. That's Ohio, man. That is literally what it is all about. Finally, goddamn.
No! Oh my God, man. Hey, that's my best run ever, probably. We got from here all the way to like 2 jumps before end of red. So that's definitely really, really good. Would have been nice to close it out, which I almost did, but hey, I'm certainly not complaining about that run. But yeah, I don't know, man. What I really liked about Ohio was the food, man. The food in Ohio was supreme, and places were open late too, you know? I feel like every city I've been in closes at like 10 p.m. max, bro. You could get ice cream. You could like
in Ohio, you could go get ice cream and then go to Cane's at midnight. They were right next to each other too. I mean, that's it, bro. That's really just it right there. Oh, 9 p.m. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the one working late, so fine, whatever. But I think there's a better solution called pay them more, and then they'll do it. Whatever, besides the point. $18? What the hell? That's crazy! How much does stuff like cost though? Like, is it like $30 to get a meal or something? Because that's like, because $18 is crazy. Is that like the highest in the, like, the country? It's gotta be, right? What? I've got to move. I have to get out of here, bro. Dude, the burritos here in New York do not cost $10. Okay? That whole operation's gonna cost you like 13, maybe 15. I gotta get out of here, man. Well, yeah. You'd never get the side chips and queso. You're a fool if you do that. Just get the ingredients yourself at the grocery store. Just get tortilla chips and a dip. Like, that's literally what I do. Like, because I eat a lot of Chipotle. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I love Chipotle, but I'm not paying for the chips. You kidding me? $5 for a little side of queso and some chips, bro? Like, you're joking if you think I'm paying that. Yeah, I mean, I think people dog on Chipotle a lot, but I think it's very, like, I think it's store dependent because I really like my Chipotle. Like, a lot. Oh, for sure. Let me, if you ever come to New York, hit me up, bro. We will make it happen. Wow. Yeah, I'm really happy we have Chipotle. Chipotle is like one of the only... You guys got a Core Life? I bet in Colorado they definitely got Core Life. I love Core Life, man. Core Life is one of my go-to places, man. Ah, green chile. Guess we got a Subway. Oh. Dude, if I was looking for my options and Subway was the best I had, I would move post-haste. Like, there's no way, bro. Yeah, literally, Subway is so bad. Jersey Mike's is just as common, I feel like, and it's like a bazillion times better. Yeah, Chipotle is an American thing. I mean, I'm sure it's probably like dog ass compared to the stuff you have over there, but because that food isn't great in terms of like health. But I still think Chipotle. I feel good off Chipotle. I very rarely have problems with it, and like I have sustained energy for many hours. So to me, that's good. Yeah, I think a lot of places are like better outside of the US. Like I've heard KFC in Japan is like actually good. There was like, they really, like, I was at like a food court in Japan and they had like lines outside the KFC, bro. They really like it. I guess that's one way to look at it, yeah. Although they make pretty bad fried chicken here. Ah, yeah. I mean, honestly, the thing about it is I would be willing to pay the price for healthier food. Because, like, America has a huge problem with that. Why? What's bad about this song? Now I need to know the story. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, in the US, grocery shopping is pretty expensive. A good carton of milk is gonna run me $5. Damn it. I'm pretty far in the verification process now. I'd say like probably 2/3 of the way through it. Dude, I can't DoorDash, bro. It's so expensive, man. I don't have the money to do that, bro. I just don't. Where are people getting these funds? Especially when they're like, because I feel like the most people that do it are like younger people. Just go there. You just, I don't get it, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm glad it exists though, because I think my primary use of it is like whenever I've like done like a really long stream and I'm hungry but I want to continue streaming. It's really nice. So that's a pretty good benefit of it existing. Like, I don't get how people are doing these trips, man. Yeah, like. Yeah, I don't get how you can live off DoorDash. It's too much. There was one time I had used it a bunch when I was like really sick, like too sick to cook food. That was so annoying. Like I had run out of frozen meals and I couldn't drive. It was so bad, bro. Cause at one point I got so sick I couldn't like get out of bed for like 2 weeks. I didn't plan for this, so I didn't have the food for it. I didn't have anyone to go drive. You get it? That was bad. My wallet didn't like that. Yeah, that was it. That was an actual money drain. The only delivery I ever really do now is pizza delivery, because it's pizza delivery. It's not that expensive. It's pizza delivery. You deliver pizzas. They kind of just do that. Yeah. Well, a lot of them don't work their own jobs, right? You know what I mean? They're not seeing their money go away. They're seeing like their parents. Large pizza with delivery running you 36. What the hell? Okay, maybe it's because I'm in New York, but like the pizza delivery costs on top are like $1.50. Like on top of like when I'm actually paying for the pizza. New York is where the pizza is. Yeah, also because I don't want them to mess up my order, man. I'd rather just go. Well, Ohio's so spread out. I believe it. Where I used to live, there was no way nothing was ever getting to me. There's like this local place that would sometimes deliver pizza to us, but we were kind of out there. God, there's this one pizza place like pretty close to me that like I'm literally, as I'm saying the sentence, my mouth is watering, which is crazy because I just noticed it. Like, that's wild that a food can even do that to me. There's like nothing in walking distance from where I'm at except for like corner stores because I'm in the city, which kind of sucks. But if I really feeling crazy, I can like walk all the way to the sandwich shop like 25 minutes away. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what? We're walking today. What? Is it actually that safe there? There's no way. Sounds like a publicity stunt or something. I wouldn't do that. But is that even like America brained? It just seems like, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, for $36, I could get like 3 pizzas, I think. Yeah. Maybe like not 3, like 2.5. That's crazy. I'm debating if I want to walk to get food today, or actually, I should probably check the temperature. Let me check. I'm on the NYT spelling bee. I love that game, bro. So fun. Oh, it's actually pretty nice outside. Maybe I'll do it. How secure is the US-Canada border? Me and my dad do this thing where we get the genius rank every day on it. Or we try to. And then whenever we start talking, it sounds like schizophrenic to anyone who's listening. Like, oh bro, the AT's on that one, bro. There's no way there's 6. Entirely insane conversations. I got mad at the NYC spelling bee because it said that unfun wasn't a word, which fine, but it's unfun is definitely a word, okay, in like any sense that matters. Also, can't and don't. I think you should give me can't and don't, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's a word. Yeah. I mean, I've always entered and exited near the Great Lakes. That's crazy. I mean, they got like less masks, maybe, you know? Yeah. No, that's how I felt in Japan. I hadn't been outside the country in I don't even know how long. I've told the story a million times, but uncle moved there, so we went there, and I didn't want to go back, really. No, I did not. Dude, I'm so my uncle's setup is still the most insane. Like, my uncle's setup destroys any of your setups, bro. He has like he has like this gigantic desk with like 7 monitors in like a circle. I don't even know what the hell he's doing with all that. That his job has nothing to do with the computer. So one of them is curved. Maybe his main one. I can't remember. And then I look at my cousin's computer, and he has like, I'd say no less than 300 tabs open. And that's, dude, that sounds like I'm making it up. Like, I think there was no way to count it out because it was like actually 300. So there was weird stuff going on in that location. Yeah, I don't know. No, I wouldn't like a curved monitor, especially for stuff like this. Like, that would be so ass, bro. That'd be so ass. Yeah, the most I'll ever get is like when I'm like working on something, I'll get like 8 tabs open. But that's like it, bro. Yeah, because like each like movement is like it's not like a 1-to-1, you move this so this many pixels is moved, you know? Or maybe it is technically, but like because it's curved away, there's like a 3D element to that movement. Let's do an ice plunge. Let's all do it. We'll all meet up and do one of these. The Columbus Zoo had one of those. The polar ice plunge in like February. Yeah, the polar bear plunge. Again, probably something you know about. I love the Columbus Zoo. Nah, that'd be hardcore. I'd definitely sign up for all that. I would definitely do that. I did beat every level. Thank you. That's why I'm playing this, because this is like unreleased. I basically have to like beat unreleased stuff if I want a new stream. Yeah, that's how it works. Good job. Dude, that section is like the most satisfying platform section of all time. You may not believe me, but it's so good. Like, once you get past this stupid ass Triforce jump, like, it's smooth. It's so smooth when you do it. There's really just nothing like it. Yeah, I haven't been to much zoos outside of the Columbus Zoo, but the Columbus Zoo just had so much crap going on, man. Like, there was always something to do and explore. And it had the water park and amusement park nearby. The amusement park was like so-so, but I loved the water park. Zumbizi Bay. Like, what an that was the real, that's like just such an entertaining place to be. I always remember we drive past it a lot, and you see that like giant blue like single slide, you know? And I remember as a kid thinking, I gotta do that, and then I did it once, and it was awesome.
I don't know how they built all of that. Like, when I was a kid, like, all these things, like Ohio is so impressive with like Ohio's got COSI. You guys been to COSI? Like, it has all these, like, super mega structures that, like, I haven't really seen replicated anywhere else. There was just so much crap going on in there. I just didn't realize it when I was a kid, bro. Why was there so much crap going on in Ohio? Most of it was like nothing too. Like most of Ohio is nothing. And then you randomly stumble across like something like COSI. You know what I mean? Well, obviously it's like in the city, but like, it's just like, what? Why is this even here? Yeah, neither have I. Are you old enough that you know about adventure? I'm gonna say I doubt it. It was very early on in my memory. There was this place called Adventure, and it was like the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I think it probably permanently altered my brain chemistry. It was like, so you entered this like place, and there were like these animatronic heads that would like talk to you, and they'd be like, and they would like sing you songs like, you must complete this quest, blah 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 blah, and then you enter this like gigantic like chamber of like, you have to like do all of these like tasks to unlock this door, and everyone was like doing these like, it was so weird, man. Yeah, it did shut down. It was so weird. I could never do it. Like, you'd have to like dig it. It really did feel like a dream. It was like giant mirror maze. It was like you have to like wait around in the sand. There was like this place where it was like this like giant game of Simon Says. There was like hidden inscriptions on the wall in a new language that you like, me and my family like tried to like decipher, and we did. And then it unlocked new quests, and there was like a slide and like this laser dodging section, and like, I don't really understand how there was like this room where everything was like tilted like 45 degrees. No, it was not an escape room. I really don't know what the hell was going on, man. I think it shut down because it was too expensive to run. Like, it was really just not. And it was like, this was before like phones were like everyone was like recording everything. You know what I mean? So a lot of the weird stuff I looked up and it's just not documented, but I know it happened. Oh, no. What you don't understand about the language on the wall is it was a whole language, bro. Like, we came back like 5 times. We would go home. It was like hard. We'd have to go home and like discuss like our notes and everything. Like, this was not like a one and done operation. This was like, you had to like spend all this time to like do this. It was weird, man. Unless every IRL puzzle is an escape room. Because it wasn't like linear. There's this place called Adventure in COSI, and you'll never know it. But it probably irreversibly changed the course of my life, if I had to guess. This is like the best song ever, yeah. It's gone. It will never come back. But COSI had a bunch of really cool stuff. Yeah, COSI, it was like, COSI's not real. Like, if you've been there enough times, you know. Like, there's really nothing like it. Like, there's just like, you walk down this really large hallway, and there's like these like places. And there's not always like the same, like the places will change. You know?
There's some that are always there. But it's like, oh, this is this place, and this is this place. It's like a weird, it's like a video game lobby. It's like the strawberry jam, like, it's like one of the strawberry jam lobbies. It's weird. It's bizarre. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta be right back. Yeah. There's like a bunch of I can think of. Do you ever do the there was like this show in like the main room where like everyone like got in a link and they do like the giant ball of whatever and then it would like shock everyone. I love that experiment. Most people have probably even done that like in their like class. And sometimes they do like shows. They did this like hamster basketball show at one point. I remember. I remember that very vividly. Like that's what was happening at some point somewhere in that building. Yeah, they did a bunch of shows. I'd say probably one of my favorite zones in Kosai was like the ocean zone. It was very calming, you know what I mean? And there was like water to like play with, and like you could shoot water out of like one of the like little cannon things and stuff, and you could it like taught you about like waves and things and buoyancy. I really like the ocean zone. I also really like gadgets. Gadgets was really cool. I remember I don't know if you remember it. CoSI. There was like this like big thing in gadgets, like this like giant contraption, and you would put like the balls in like a cannon, and then you would like shoot it up into that like big contraption, and then try to like get it to like different places. I loved that thing. Gadgets had a bunch of stuff. It had like that one clock that you could spin that had like the million different gears, like illustrating how long it would take to turn it once. I spent so long in there. I got really good at it. I started to get like cracked. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I think that those like children, like these like children's science museums are some of the coolest places on earth. Even as an adult, I would go to them. Like they're really cool. I think even the average adult could learn quite a lot about the world going to one of those places, bro. Yeah. The gadgets had like a lot of like, you could like sit down at a table or something and like do a bunch of like stuff like that. Flubber was really cool. Non-Newtonian. I have played One Shot. What else was cool at Kosai? There's a bunch of stuff. It was a weird place. I remember because I grew up a lot going to Kosai, so the kids area had like different places. Yeah, I did. Oh my god, I forgot about the unit. Dude, I did that. It was so cool. Sometimes I would just like sit at the entrance and watch like the giant pendulum also. And like wait for like to hit the next ball down. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you walk into the door, there was like the electric harp that I'd always like fiddle around with before I actually went to like the actual thing. I'm imagining the room in so much detail. I haven't thought about this room in quite a while. It's really funny to think about. I remember there used to be this space, like this space exhibit. That sucks. Oh my god. They used to have this like this space exhibit where you would like walk down this hallway and like the walls would be spinning like this, and I think they removed it because people kept like falling down or something. Because it was an intense room. Always made me feel like I was tripping nuts in there. Like there's no way there wasn't people falling in that room. Yeah. That's so cool. And oh, the coolest part about Kosai is they would have like a special exhibit every month. It's like you'd go back because it'd be like they have a special exhibit. There was this one exhibit. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The harps on the entrance. Like I'd walk in and I'd start messing with the harps before we went to like do anything. Because it was just like they'd make fun noises. But yeah, I loved like the traveling exhibits. There was like one that was like entirely dedicated to like mazes, and they built these like larger and larger mazes, and it was like about like maze psychology. It was super cool because it was like you were like a human-sized. It was like human-sized mazes everywhere. It was so cool. That was like up on like floor like 3, like way in the back over there. Kosa is where I learned about the word mezzanine. That's where the planetarium was. Also the tightrope thing. Oh, they also had that like outdoor play area. They had like the garden out there, and there was like this like the big. Oh my god! You remember like the big spinning water ball thing? I don't even know what the point of that thing was. There was like this like it was like this big like marble ball that sat in the water, and you could like feel it as it like went around or something. I remember the video game one. Yeah, it would spin around like water. It was cool as hell. There was like I think the outside of Kosai also had the thing where you could like lift up the car using like the power of levers. It also had this like really weird ball contraption. I loved those balls, man. They were like the same balls that were in like Gadget. You could just do so much crap with them. That's crazy. But it's so mesmerizing to play around with it. I mean, you could stay in there the whole day. They had like the cafeteria if you got hungry. It was like, yeah, I don't know. I had a crazy childhood growing up in Ohio, man. Ohio was just the place to go, man. I don't know. If everyone knew how cool it was, bro, like it'd be overcrowded as hell. Although I don't know what it's like now. Pandemic's probably changed everything. But God, man. Ohio was it, dude. It really was it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's like, I think, what else? What else going on in Ohio in Kosai? I'm trying to think. There's like the electricity one. I like that one. The second floor had a bunch of stuff I'm not remembering. It was so long ago now. I moved away when I was 16. Yeah, oh, I know. Dude, every time you like say something, I get like a snapshot in my head of exactly what it's so funny. Yeah, it was next to this like thing where it was like telling you about the water quality, and you take like a water quality quiz. Damn it, dude! That jump is just not wanting to work out. It was like on the first floor to like the hallway on the right. Wait, yeah, wait, why do I remember that? There's like wasn't there a place? Where was this? There was like the place with these like giant foam blocks you could like make shapes out of. I remember there was like a competition to like make like a keystone or something. What a terrible drop down. I don't remember where these foam blocks were. Maybe they were in the main area. Maybe they got put in the main area. I know the main area also had like you can make like art with like the pegs of light. Next up is like the tornado maker machine thing. I did not have the stomach digestion, and that sounds crazy though. What it may have been. I think also that outside of like Ocean was like this like you could like try to knock some ball up a tube or something. I don't remember with using what. Yeah, it always felt like I never had enough time at these places. Yeah, then it would shoot up. Yeah. It used air or something. Yeah, it was some force or some other. I gotta go back at some point. I want to take my friends back to Ohio, because me and like a group of like 12 people. I mean, it'd be hard to organize, but I wanna take them. We always do a thing where we meet up and do like some big thing for like a week, twice a year, and I want to take them. I want them to know. I need them to see what I've seen, to eat what I've eaten, you know? Yeah, it's probably open again. I mean, I just wonder how much everything's changed since I haven't seen it all since I was 16. 5 years later, you know, what does it all look like? Crap. Like, just in general, like all of Ohio. I didn't know I was living the good life till I left, you know what I mean? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, we had the temporary exhibits. Yeah, I believe it. That unicycle was closed just normally a lot. I remember that unicycle was just not always someone doing that one. There's only one way to get back to classic Minecraft, and I'm not explaining it on stream. I've noticed in my testing. I love Donkey Kong Country Returns. No, Kinos was done in Pennsylvania. I mean, you can DM me if you really want to know how to do it. But it's like, it's a controversial strategy. Like, if you're looking for the feeling. Wow, that's a crazy thing to just remember. Regular pizza, we don't need the pan pizza. A lot of the times, people do too much with pizza. Just give me the normal pizza, man. We don't need super ultra stuffed crust, bro. Dude, I can't eat normal pizza, man. I think it's probably because I live in New York, but like Domino's, I can't eat Domino's, man. Especially because I cut it in those stupid squares, bro. Like, really? Pepperoni is too salty. It's not that flavorful. No. It's too bad, bro. Also, because it's like, you don't know how much you need to eat. With like normal pizza, like you look at it and you're like, yeah, I know how many slices I'm gonna need of this, you know? With squares, it's like confusing. You don't know what's going on. The problem with the really good pizza near me is it's in the city and I cannot be asked to go all the way to the city. You know what I mean? Like to find a place to park and to do this and this and this. Like I cannot be asked to do all that, bro. Dude, I was really struggling. We did this one meetup in Pennsylvania. Someone called the Poconos, some random place, and we had this like giant house to ourselves for a week, right? And every time we ordered food, man, we'd always they'd order pizza and be like, all right, there's 2 slices for everyone, and I was not full at 2 slices of pizza, and then I'd have to make this whole deal about it. I have to be like, because I didn't want to make a big deal about it, but I'd be like, hey guys, I'm going out, and they'd be like, why are you going out? It was so like embarrassing. They say like, no, I need more, like that's not going to be enough food for me. It's like so embarrassing. Like, all right guys, Nathan needs his extra slice, so I don't know what the hell's wrong with my metabolism, man. It's so embarrassing, bro. Like, why can't I just be full on 2 slices, bro? No, why do I gotta have? I eat a full pizza every time I eat pizza. Like the whole thing. Like 8 slices. And even then, I get hungry in a few hours. Like 2 slices and my stomach's gonna be rumbling real soon, bro. I can't, yeah, it won't happen. It won't happen. 2 slices is it's like a snack, bro. We were in an interesting place in the Poconos, man. We were in like there was like nothing around, but there was like a Kalahari water park resort like 5 minutes away, and that was the only thing in radius. Which is like, begs the question, why? Right? Like, if there's nothing going on anywhere, why would you put one there? What traffic are you gonna get? But I guess we were the traffic. Because we went there, it was sick. Kalahari has the one, it's expensive as hell. Don't get me wrong, we were on vacation, right? Why not? We'll splurge a little bit. We're gonna all pool together, make something happen. Kalahari was, it has this one slide, which is like a body slide. A body slide into like a toilet bowl. You know what I mean? So you go spinning into the toilet bowl, and then there's a gap in the bottom of the toilet bowl, which you fall out of, and you always fall out of it a different way. It's so funny. Because like we were there with like 8 people, so we'd like all go in line to get on that ride, and then the first person would sit there and like watch everyone else's like exits out of the slide. It was always so funny because you'd see people like falling like head first backwards out of the thing. It was peak. I love Kalahari. It's expensive, but all water parks are. What are you gonna do? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need so much food. Why? I hope my metabolism slows down as I get older because it's expensive, man. I'm always talking about need some more. You know? I'm always on that. It's time to go get something. I think my friends like low key like are frustrated whenever I do it. Like, cause like I know they don't really actually care, but I'm always like, no, I need more. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, ugh. Here's the thing though, I don't like being hungry at all because I want to be good at things, and if I want to be good at things, I need to not be hungry. I don't understand how people play video games while being hungry. Like it's like no, like it's like Minecraft where I'm losing HP. Like we're getting food. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm obviously not as skinny as I used to be. I'm a solid like 190 pounds now, but I'm also 6'3", and I'm filling out as I get older. That's true. The problem is, like, even if I did manage to start, like, putting on some weight for my eating, like, would I even still, like, I'd probably still be hungry, you know? I love eggs. Soft-boiled eggs are so good. Eggs just in general are the answer, in my opinion. I don't trust no one that doesn't like eggs. Like, really? You don't? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not just a fake human that doesn't exist? Maybe that's the explanation for this. Also, I hate that jump, man, when I do that. Cool. That's probably the only jump I'm actually rushing, and I should slow down. Like, people say that a lot, but, like, I think you can tell on that jump, if I slowed down, I bet I wouldn't die there so much. Good job. I'm still really tired in the evenings. When I get less tired in the evenings, I want to try streaming some Trackmania. But I'm just not there yet. Right now, I'm still at the point where like 7 p.m. and I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to make it to 10 p.m. probably. So I just have to sit there and survive. Which is not very fun. It is really fun, yeah.
I've been playing it a little bit.
I'm surprised at how I didn't think like I like it because I haven't really played racing games, but it's like it doesn't really feel as much like a racing game. Like it feels like my problem with racing games usually, like the handful that I've tried, is it feels like you don't really have that much control, or you really don't like have that much. There's not really that much going on, you know. You're just like taking these like really easy-ish lines, and your car doesn't actually change that much with like small adjustments. But with Trackmania, it really feels like you do have control over the car. Like you directly can control what's going on. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been about 3 hours and I need to eat. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, it has been 3 hours. This was good, but I wanted more. Oh, I wanted more. Dude, I did the red part twice. I mean, that's still something. And I also did, like, the last third of the gray part to almost the end of the red part. Like, literally to the corner jump. So that's not bad at all either. But I wanted more, man. Whatever, though. I mean, hey. We're getting somewhere. That's, you know, we can't be rushing to the end all the time, right? I mean... We'll get there. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some grub. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow with more of this, and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes equally as well as this one, but combined with the last one so that I get really, really good and I pop off. Alright. That's it, y'all. Have a good one.